together. So I go no say, oh, so Theodora self can do this thing. Theodora next time, Lord we work together, Lord we do so, Lord we do so. So we're able for know we self, we're able for learn from each other. And then when you get people like Eddie and like Prince Maridas where they come, with the experience where they get, with the kind level where God don't take them per music business, then you get so much for learn from them. When they're around, they get so much for share. And then self when they come, they can't see what to get in Salone. So who knows, they might even call if what to get. And they say, let's take this go, but also we come out, And then they go open doors of opportunities. So the blessing in Boku. But for the nation as a whole, when we come together for praise God as a nation, God is pouring blessing upon the land.
Okay, I praise 24 when go be tomorrow. People them from other parts of the country safe welcome on for just Freetown people on get other one.
People are welcome from all over the country, any side, all over. These are the first one, and this one we do on a Freetown. One for Staten Island so forth, and we do on a Western. But we get people away where they take part, where they participate, where they come from far west and from far east, where they come. It's of Freetown now. We dey plan other one before the year done for Ghana Eastern, and as we continue. We go begin doing other parts of the country by the grace of God. These are the launches and the first one. A lot of people in the way don't get this idea before. But we'll begin to find out, say people in the way, they may not get this idea for do event like this. But how for structure, how for go about it, how for bring people in hand together, not being there. And then God can make you connect to a person like Eddie, who don't they do for the past 8 years or total of 15 years. If they do it for another format, then people can begin doing now 24-hour non-stop. For 8 years now. So now it don't prove, it don't try different methods, different strategies, them we don't work at different countries, them different cities, them. So with our experience then now we plug into that and now we can begin to see the possibilities. And we get people in our way, then say, okay, now this number will be the rate. When they come tomorrow, we can see how it happen. We also capture now. Now we continue now we carry and go now McKinney, na Bo, na Kenema, and then kind places then.
Okay, continue for day with me at the studio. As the program we listen to na midday show, they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Yourself can be part of the program this afternoon by where you can send a text message to the number 0779819181 on what we will talk about inside the program this afternoon. Also, we get two people them we can represent I praise 24. Also, they will get this musical concert na Lion of Judah tomorrow. Yourself can be part of as they don't open the invitation to everybody. And same way, so you go see we live in our Facebook page. Send a text message to 0779819181. The number again is 0779819181. And the program you listen to na midday show where they come to you live from we New Englandville studio. We'll take another issue inside the program this afternoon. The Deputy Minister of Health and Sanitation, Dr. Anthony Sandi, say the mental health policy where governments go pull na do gisno go change the way how people can join and treat mental health patients them. Dr. Anthony Sandi talked this inside one 3 days mental health workshop on the theme Speak Your Mind campaign, where mental health coalition and the partner they all with different people from Liberia and Salone. Radio Democracy, Kabia gets more and go now report.
Mental health problem now one way don't they increase na the country. Where reports don't show say 1 out of 4 people na the world get mental health. This make mental health coalition United for Global Mental Health, the Ministry of Health and Sanitation, and partner them from Liberia don't start one 3 days Speak Your Mind campaign on mental health. Outside country then like Salone, Ghana, Liberia, Nigeria, Australia, UK and other one them become together for start this Speak Your Mind campaign on mental health. The campaign coordinator for Speak Your Mind campaign, Erika Espasido, talk about the importance of this campaign.
Here we're having a campaign design workshop for the Sierra Leone Speak Your Mind campaign as well as the Liberia Speak Your Mind campaign. We're coming together to collaborate and create ideas on how we can influence the government of both nations to invest more in mental health, have mental health services be humane and accessible for everyone. It's a picture of stories of people who have experienced mental health struggles and who have come out stronger and who are now supporting others.
the Kisi mental home na one place outside dem can go with patients dem wey can suffer from the mental health sickness. But how this home turn like now? The specialist psychiatrist Dr. Abdullahi Jallo talk more about this.
We used to check patients. We used to treat patients the way they were not supposed to. These are all as a result of certain challenges: human resource, manpower across the board, medications. So without medication and without the manpower, of course we know how our patients usually behave. So for your own safety and for the safety of patients, we resorted in training patients. But that has stopped since last year, September 3rd. I think that training was one of the most stigmatizing towards mental health care in Sierra Leone. We used to have over 150 patients, but as I speak today, we have less than half, because we have like 72 inpatients, and we have over 300 outpatients. Before it was the opposite.
The Deputy Minister of Health and Sanitation, Dr. Anthony Sandy, say the new mental health policy where governments go pull nado go change the way how people can treat patients them we can get the mental health sick.
One of the objectives of the campaign is changing the public perception and understanding of mental health through government-led public awareness campaigns. The Ministry of Health and Sanitation should be celebrated for the 3 key issues addressed in the Speak Your Mind campaign, which are all reflective in the mental health policy and strategy, which we are planning to launch soon. This campaign is aimed at complementing and catalyzing government's action on mental health to improve the accessibility and quality of mental health services nationally and globally. I have no doubt that everyone has the right to enjoy an attainable standard of physical and mental health. In Sierra Leone today, like other countries, depression is considered as one of the leading causes of ill health for all ages.
Dr. Anthony Sandy end up say governments go put things them in place for change the mindset of people them on the mental health sick. Where immediate talk for in company Liberians them we camp on this workshop. The president for Cultivation for Users Hope, Bill S.K. Jala, explain how mental health sick turn like na Liberia.
Mental health and well-being are fundamental to our collective individual ability as humans to think, emote, interact with each other, learn, earn a living, and enjoy life. I stand before you today as a testimony that mental health crisis or illness can be treated, controlled, and even healed if we stop neglecting and investing into mental health. I suffered bipolar disorder in the prime of my adolescent life because very little was known about mental health issues then. Because of ignorance of the illness, it took my family and me 30 years swimming in a pool of myth far from reality.
People them we don't suffer from this mental health sick talk about their experience.
I was separated from my husband, had a young baby by then. She was just 2 years. Moreover, I was in a strange land. It wasn't easy. My family didn't know much about mental illness. Myself, I didn't know what was going on.
I've been sick for long. I've been 9 years while I was sick. I get epilepsy. So my father will take me to the traditional healer. Now marketing. So I go, they say I kerosene, I need sick. Go buy 1 to 2 crore kerosene. So they say now for pink. Every morning I take that kerosene, 2 spoons by the.
One thing within different countries they advocate for now this Speak Your Mind campaign now for make governments them allocate 5% of the country in budget to mental health. As they say, if governments then are then different countries allocate this 5% of the country in budget to mental health, this go reduce the mental health problem now then country and the workshop will continue so till Friday for the Society for Radio Democracy. Kabia the report.
Me give loads and loads of container respect to all me brethren them in a paradise family. See, especially Jimmy B. Listen, y'all. Respect. Nine everybody want. Respect. Give me respect. Respect. Nine. Asia. Me give loads and loads of container respect to all me brethren them in a paradise family. See, especially Jimmy B. Listen, y'all. Respect. Nine everybody want. Respect. Give me respect. Them in a paradise family. See, especially Jimmy B. Listen, y'all. Respect. Nine everybody want. Respect. Give me respect.
Thank you to Attila Man Dangerous. We do for with that song there inside the program this afternoon where he call respect. He say give me respect. Whether you poor or gentry, posse all man needing respect. The program where they listen to na midday show and they come to live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. You can be part of the program this afternoon by where you can send a text message to the number 077 981 981. As we still get inside the studio, Rex Johnson, and same way so Eddie Martins, when music producer from the UK. The day also for can talk about the musical festival when I Praise 24 where then go get tomorrow. Back to Mr. Martins. Now that you have been in the country, have you met with different musicians or producers?
Yes. Yesterday we had a music seminar. So myself and my friend Prince Midas, we discussed music, and basically what we did is we talked about the music industry and the ecosystem and how you can make a living in the music industry. And so in that process, because of that process, I met quite a lot of musicians and a few producers and writers, and even went to a studio as well yesterday. So I've got to meet people, and also some of the people, some of the teams who were going to be part of I Praise, I met some of them as well.
Okay.
So, yes.
Okay. Are there any plans in supporting different musicians in Sierra Leone?
There are always plans. The plans did not exist before I came, but as you land and you meet people and you talk to people and you get to interact with people and discuss music, ideas start to flow in your mind. So at the moment there's loads of ideas flowing in my mind. So who knows, I might be back next month and the month after that just to collaborate and do some stuff with different people.
Okay, since you started your musical career, who are the people that you have worked with?
I've worked with, in the UK, two prominent people of teams or groups that I've worked with. It's Mark Morrison, Eternal. I think I've done some stuff with Duran Duran in Germany. Sarah Connor, who's a huge multi-platinum artist. Also done stuff on Celine Dion's album, Beyonce, Chris Brown, and list goes on. Written songs for Aretha Franklin. So yeah.
Okay. Are you enjoying the job?
I love the job. It's a great job. You get to meet lots of interesting people. But it's a lot of hard work, but I enjoy it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So where and where have you done the I Praise 24?
Well,
Which country?
In the UK, we've done I Praise in two cities, really. It's been London and it's been Luton. And we've also done it in Kenya, Nairobi, and in Ghana, in Tema, Accra. And this is the next stop.
Okay.
And after this, I believe there's possibly going to be Gambia. And we're also speaking to churches in Tokyo and also in India.
Okay, so what are you expecting from this event?
My expectations are very simple. My expectation is only to expect God. Okay. And then when he turns up, he will do whatever he wants to do. And the reason why I say that is that it's a different experience every time you do it. There's been occasions, and I think this is one in London, where somebody had a serious back problem. For about 10 years, she had back issues that she just doctors couldn't help her with. And she just came to iPraise. She didn't come looking for healing, but she just came to iPraise and she just worshipping. And as she was worshipping, she felt a heat go down her back. And as the heat went down her back, she thought, the pain is gone. And she kept quiet for a while because she wasn't too sure. And a week later, she got in touch with us to say, this is what happened during iPraise. Another experience in Ghana, there was a lady who had a throat issue. And she came and she couldn't even speak. And she said, as she was there, she just being part of the atmosphere, she said she didn't realize. And after a while, she thought, hold on a minute, I'm singing. And the pain and whatever condition she had on her throat was gone. So we can't say this is what's going to happen. When God comes, he does whatever he will do. He meet people at their point of their needs. We're not going for him to meet people because we want something, but we're going because we love him and it's a relationship. But whenever there's a relationship, there's always a give and take. So we're going to give and he will give back. And that's how it works.
So what can you give to the people out there listening to us now in terms of praise and worship?
Do you want to respond to that?
No, you.
So, when you say, what can I give, what do you mean?
In terms of praise and worship.
Oh, like sing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'd say I can give you there's something even better. I can sing.
Okay.
But my voice is only for God. God, not for radio democracy. God is the only one that appreciates my voice.
Yeah.
You know? But if you don't mind, I came with a friend of mine. And he's an amazing singer, and he's done great things. And I'm putting him on the spot right now.
Okay.
Prince, do you want to just come and just do something quickly?
Well, all I'll say is, his eyes on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. So,
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now Prince is a huge artist. He's worked with lots of people as well. We got to know each other when I was working on his album, and we connected when we realized that we were both Christians. But yeah, Prince is a huge artist. But anyway, we'll talk. We can talk about Prince another time. But yeah, we came to talk about iPraise.
Okay. Back to you, Rex Johnson. You say una go get for Duam bit by bit. How it go get for Talek?
Well, like now, session after session.
Yes.
Session after session. But it not stop.
Okay.
We'll start tomorrow at 6 o'clock and non-stop till Saturday 6 o'clock. So all net Friday, till Clean Saturday, all day Saturday, till 6 o'clock evening time. That's what you get for happen. The people up where they lead the praise go to change. You understand? That's what they say session after session. So then go to change. One session go down, other people and come up, other people and come up. But when they change, it's a smooth change.
Okay.
You know, the music nearly stop. Maybe that keyboardist and voice go change.
Okay.
So the other person, the young keyboardist don't come up, it don't come on and they continue with the flow, so then they come up and so it go on and on for 24 hours.
For people who they listen we go and go want for attend this musical festival, what are the gospel musician the way they expect for see that day tomorrow?
Well, all the gospel musicians they will sabi. Always sabi. And the one the way not sabi it. Some people in the way then good, but then sometimes they not come out here to the public and then at the church or whatever. Well, we go find them and bring them come because we get church choir they really come, and we get worship band they really come. Most of the gospel musician them or music ministers them, they get them band and get them team, and then they come along with them team. And so the one day we used to be the name day we used to be gospel music, and so name day we not sabi it. We go get for sabi, you go see them there.
So, if person the list win now, anyone go take part, we na church choir, we no me do register it with una for this I Praise 24. It all late?
Well, we don't go through a process, of practice and prayer and meeting, and we don't meet regularly. We send letters out to churches. We call some people them. We do networks and everything. So, waiting. I was saying that I don't stop anybody for come. Come. We will still praise God together. Whether you go up the stage and lead, or whether you not go up the stage and lead, but once you express yourself, you praise to God. Your voice go reach heaven, one way or the other. All right. Me for example, for one not for go up the stage and sing. Like as Eddie say, we would sing and I forgot yes, no, but not for other people. All right, but we encourage everybody for coming. Be
so you
part.
said get for day part of the people that go they up the
stage and sing.
The stage and sing.
No. I got the part of the people that go buy water for people. We go buy petrol.
Okay. Well, that's
we go to usher people and say, okay, Sido buy and I go to that side.
Okay.
all that na me own way, na me own service standing. But I want to encourage everybody. Even if you not get chance for lead a session this time around, this is also the only time where I praise will happen at Salone. All right, other session you get for the, and we look forward to an even bigger events them we go past. This not just not the launch, the first one this and at the launch this, and by the grace of God, we light the fire in our Salone. And we don't light the fire now. We go the fan and it will continue for blaze and blaze. So there will be more opportunities. For today, for meet up tomorrow, you don't need for be part of leading a session, but you can be part of the event and be part of the praise and let yourself your own voice to reach heaven.
Okay, continue for day with me inside the studio as I go take another issue inside the program this afternoon. Also, we go now. Who's the Secretary General for the National Commission for the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO na Salone, Dr. Mohamed Kombo Kamanda, say female journalists them forget free and for do them work where they do them journalism career. Dr. Mohamed Kombo Kamanda talked this inside one meeting with journalists them this time. Also, they talk about media gender sensitive reporting as way for support gender issue them na the media. Princess Spears gets more and go now report.
The issue of gender equality don't be serious concern where they undermine human and social development for long term now na the country. For make gender equality day, it go allow opportunity for all man na the industry them. More like the media we get the biggest challenge where women them they face na the world today. Research from the United Nations Educational and Scientific Cultural Organization UNESCO don't show say plenty women them they get challenge where it come to how for practice media work. Usai some not able for get breakthrough by the profession. Elect amosia they don't say because media owner them think say they not able for do big and add story like man them. Well, na there is the make UNESCO they train journalists them and media owner them on how for handle the issue ya. Justina Simba, na the project officer na UNESCO, he explain more about the training.
UNESCO has a passion and a priority in communication and information. So we promote media information communications, we promote freedom of speech and expression. So because of that background, we have passion in the role of media and communication. So we have been working on gender projects, media projects, and that's how we have been actually engaging journalists because the role of the media and journalism in enhancing gender sensitivity, democracy, peace and social cohesion, especially in times of disinformation.
Inside Iyunto, the Secretary General National Commission for UNESCO na Salone, Dr. Mohamed Kombo Kamanda, don't say female journalists them forget the free and for do their work as man them na the media.
The lack of information can, at any stage of conflict, make people desperate. It is for this very reason that the United Nations Millennium Declaration underlines the need to ensure the freedom of the media to perform their essential role and the right of the public to have access to information. If democracy is to work, Society needs access to news, information, analysis of the status quo. I think there are more women in Sierra Leone than there are men. And in the world today, women have shown more responsible leadership than men. As presenters, as news writers, as news reporters, women should be involved at all levels of media. Having more women in the newsroom is not enough to guarantee gender sensitivity. How many times do you hear of women's success stories in newscasts in this country? When it comes to reporting what women do, the language is couched in a very, very biased way. All journalists, both female and male, can play a role in changing attitudes to women and gender-based stereotypes.
The Sierra Leone Association of Journalists SLAJ serve na one organization wey don dey promote gender issue na the country. But according to the public relations officer, Princess Gibson say, they need more support for address the gender gap.
In this part of our country, I believe in most African countries, gender is most times misconstrued. So, improving the status of women, the lives of women, due to inequalities that have existed for a period of time. It's all good. Some of us consider that as an affirmative action, to close the gender gap. So therefore, if we are also discussing gender, it should be seen within maintaining peace in that context. We also want to see the activeness of the network, because the more we engage, the better we become grounded in issues of reporting gender.
The media don't be profession when a man them plenty panam. And plenty women don't complain say the lack of training, security, facility where they know the gates don't be main reason them we make plenty of them don't tap for work. So there is a make the woman here they say for make woman them take big role per woman business. The narrative for change as plenty time. People only see female journalists them as the one them we not get respect na the media. For Radio Democracy, Princess Pierce the reports.
Plenty thank you to Radio Democracy, Princess Pierce, for that report the way it puts together inside the program this afternoon. If you just join with the program na midday show and it come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Continue for sending text message to the number 0779819181. The number again is 0779819181. We still get we studio guests them where they also can talk about the I praise. We go be tomorrow. You self can be part of them and the I praise na free. Everybody welcome for being a Lion of Judah na Brookfields. Mr. Martins, can you tell us about the vision of I Praise 24? Your vision.
In terms of where it started, how it started, I was working on a project in Holland, and while I was working there, every morning I kind of get up and go for a walk and read and meditate before starting. And one of my walks, as I was walking, I just felt or heard this in my spirit, and so I kind of put it down and put it aside for a minute, and the idea just didn't leave me. It just kept on coming back to me over and over and over again, and it felt like I could not progress until I had done this. So I started to put this into motion, started to call people, started to get people involved. And I think with everything, if it's something that is ordained by God, as you speak to people, everything begin to come together. There will be opposition, but you feel that when the right people kind of connect, you feel like, yeah, this is right, we're doing the right thing. So that was a vision. And that's how things started. But I Praise 24, sometimes the vision can be slightly different at each moment. And I think the vision depends on what's happening in that country and at that time. So sometimes I Praise 24 can be like the children of Israel walking around the wall of Jericho, bringing something down through a shout of praise. Or sometimes it could be like the remember the 10 guys that got healed, and one returned to give thanks, and Jesus said, where's the others? Sometimes it's like the one that returns just to say thank you, and Jesus saying, you go now, you're whole, you have been made whole, your healing is now whole. And so sometimes that's what it's like. It varies. There are different times. This one is going to be a new one. I think there's going to be an ignition of fire in Freetown, and it will be absolutely fantastic.
Okay, have you tried the Sierra Leonean food?
Oh yeah, that's all I've been eating since I got here.
Okay.
They've been trying to give me French fries and stuff. I was like, no, I don't want any of that stuff. So I've been eating some good fried fish, some jollof, some fried rice, and I'm yet to try some more.
Okay, so what will you miss about Freetown when you return to the United Kingdom?
The people. The people definitely have been so welcoming, so lovely. Sometimes when you go into a city, buildings and stuff is the same or pretty similar, but it's the people that make a place different, and the people of Freetown have been wonderful and been so welcoming. So yeah, I will miss the people, which will give me a good reason to come back.
Okay. Okay, so how soon?
It might be very soon. I don't know yet, but it'll be very soon. Very soon. Officially, it'll be October, but I think it'll be before October.
Okay. So back to you, Mr. Johnson. For people that go and go, wait till you go and tell them people and they go expect God for do for them.
Well, me want to say, anybody will hear this right now, you invited. I want to give you a special invitation on behalf of Eddie and on behalf of Prince. I want to give you a special invitation to iPlace 24. Wherever you do, don't miss this opportunity. This is not the first day they happen at Salone. Not global movements, don't they happen at other cities them. But you can't Salone for the first time at this particular point in time, because God wants you to be part of what they do now the world in general. So no miss iPlace 24 for anything, no matter outside, whether you're the eastern, you're the western, you're the central, and if you're the Brookfields area. You need for the iPlace. If you're in a Brookfields, then of course no miss them. I mean, yesterday we need big market and Eddie they talk to some woman them. He said, yeah, near line of Judah tap. So, yeah, I go for it definitely. So please, na 24-hour session. That not means say when you can't say with the lock the most, you're gonna rotate after 24 hours. All right. So you can count for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, as the case may be. But make sure say you did it, you self register your own praise day, let you not pass you by. And what's in there for expect when you praise God, some people like to say when you praise God, when praises go up, blessings come down. But what me actually look for when praises go up, now for let the one way they give the blessing in come down. Okay, so when inside self come down, they come with different things in there. You know they carry one gate, and they can empty-handed. So anything where you want that moment from God, it available inside in presence. And of course we know something in the way big man can go on side. You're not journalists, you don't work out with the presidents where you can go on side, and then them I mean they can begin sing for the power, they can begin sing for them. I don't they sing I they gladly. You could just tap one man no more way only bag for just pull some some fine paper them, and because when that's where praise where you praise somebody, the more you add the sweet, which you ask for, which you know ask for, it ready for give you that moment today. And we believe say for everybody we go, we left the without your own portion of blessing. So and because we all now Salone people, then we all represent Salone, definitely the God in blessing will rest our nation.
As we are wrapping up the program this afternoon, I will like you guys to give us some praise so that we can feel the Spirit of God.
Okay, so I want to wait to Eddie to just know. My wife can tell me say today your voice be fine. You know, can go further than that. So we start pause no more. Today your voice be fine. That means say right now. So I want to make clear. We pass the mic back to Prince Spiders, and he go lead. We go back up, but he go lead.
Yes. All I'll say, praise to God, and listen. I think this thing is appropriate. I think the time is right. For Africa, I think the time is right. For Sierra Leone, sending praises at this time is appropriate. So I'll say, we're blessed in the city, we're blessed in the fields, we're blessed when we come and when we go. We cast down every stronghold, sickness and poverty must flee. For the devil is defeated. We are blessed. We're blessed in the city. We're blessed in the field. We're blessed when we come and when we go. We cast down every stronghold. Sickness and poverty must flee. From the devil is defeated. We are blessed. 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 We are blessed. Bless, yeah.
Thank you. Back to Mr. Martin. How prepared are you for tomorrow event?
I'm very prepared. I've been prepared for a long time. I'm very prepared. So I want to spend probably this evening just resting and just seeking God's face and just relaxing. That's all. But we're very prepared.
Okay.
As a team, everybody's very prepared.
Okay, Rex.
Oh, I was born prepared.
So back for people when don't be join, we will start the program. Who side this event will take place, when and the time?
Yes, you will just join we the talk about High Priest 24. High Priest 24 will happen tomorrow and Lion of Judah, Bright Street, Brookfields. We begin 6 o'clock evening time. And we continue non-stop, so till Saturday 6 o'clock evening time, 24-hour non-stop. Lion of Judah, they Bright Street, na Brookfields, and I did this event get for me. Okay, and so everybody invited. Okay, so make a bring to us some of the text message the way they don't send inside the program this afternoon. This one say the team from I Praise 24. May God bless Una as we need this more in our country. This other one say, Rex Johnson, you're not a truly man of God. As you come with them people here, so God go bless you for what you don't do. This other one inside the program say, the man from Jamaica, I love your voice. This other one say, Eddie Martins, may God bless you for this job we done they do for over 8 years now. Well, now then text message then they inside the inbox for today. Well, now yeah, this program midday show go left for today. Plenty thank you to my producer Alex Lawrence Koma, my executive producer Michael Sambola, the technical team Joanna Gaya, Indolo, DJ Sugar Cane, and the other one them. Well, back to me guest and I go tell una goodbye. Usai, I mean earlier on get Rex Johnson and same way so Eddie Martins. Okay, yeah, we'll start with you. Say goodbye to the listeners in your own.
Well, listen. Welcome. First of all, to I Praise. From today, get your minds ready, get your spirit ready. I Praise is going to be fantastic. And you know what? Listen, whenever the presence of God is there, whenever you're in the presence of God, expect something. Expect something. I won't say come expecting nothing, come expecting something. Because the presence of God always delivers. All right? So hey, from me, it's goodbye for now. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow and Saturday. Love or no bad, man. Love or no bad.
Okay, me want to say everybody welcome. Join we. Let praise God together. Lion of Judah tomorrow 6 o'clock. We will look for see you there. And God will bless you. And God will bless this nation as we give the praise the way it deserves.
Looking forward to seeing everybody on Friday. When you come, just find me so we can say hello and I get to meet people. So just find me, ask for Eddie Martin, and it'll be good to meet many people who come to I Praise 24. So have a great day. God bless you, and I'll see you on Friday and Saturday as well.
Okay, plenty thank you to Una join me inside the program this afternoon. Well, now so this edition of Midday Show go tap for today. Me will bring to you the program in at the arena. They say blessed day. Bye bye.
Many thanks to Theodore Arena